Hi folks, it's John Kuhn. I'm out in the desert for 40 days and 40 nights and I'm water fasting. Today is day number 19 and I feel great. All my vitals are right where they should be. My energy level is just fine and I got a decent night's sleep last night in spite of all odds. Everybody knows about the storms up in Northern California, but there was a windstorm here in Southern Nevada that blew over signs and toppled trees and knocked over lampposts in Las Vegas. And what happened up here in the desert was certainly no exception. I mean, it just howled. And so my tent collapsed 2 different times on the back side. Everything's coming from the south, and it's got about a 60-degree swing from southeast to southwest. But yesterday was Saturday, and it was forecast to be the worst day. And it was. It lived up to the forecast, to be sure. And so it knocked down the southeast corner of the tent 2 times, and both times it dragged down the southwest corner, so the whole back of the tent kind of collapsed. And I give a shout out to the Coleman Corporation. I have, it's called an instant cabin. It's supposed to accommodate 10 people, and it is... it's got this dark room technology. So it is indeed dark when you wrap it all up inside. I'm not sure how it can accommodate 10 people, but it's doing great for me. But it's kind of held up. I mean, I had to go out and buy, I brought rope and I brought extra tent stakes, and thank God I did, because I knew that I'd be faced with some adverse conditions. Not quite as adverse as what I faced yesterday, but it was windy. So I basically, last week, on Wednesday and Thursday, I kind of reinforced the tent, but I didn't realize what I'd be faced with. So yesterday I kind of had to wrestle it back into place and then add extra reinforcement. I don't know if you can see that, but on the corner, I've got extra rope trusses. And those rope trusses are what held this thing. And last night, by the grace of God, it held up for me, and I was able to get a reasonably decent night's sleep. But man, was it was like it sounded like a freight train. And you know, when you're in the tent, you know, it's all clickety clackety whippity whappity, so it's a little hard to sleep. But when you get real tired, I've been given the gift of being able to sleep pretty much anywhere, anytime, and I slept through it. But God is great, man. He decided that part of his plan was keeping that tent standing, and it's still standing right now, and I am grateful, very grateful. The reason I'm sharing this and I'm out in the desert is to bring attention to the Chase Foundation in Fullerton, California, and the work that they do to service the intellectually and developmentally disabled community. They help young adults who have aged out of the system integrate themselves into society. They teach them life skills, like how do you do a bank account, how do you work a washing machine, how do you shop for food and cook your own daily meals, that kind of thing. And these are things that these folks are not looking for a handout. They're looking for a hand up. And this is what we do. We help them live as close to a normal life and be the best version of themselves as possible. So whatever you might be able to donate today, I want to give a shout out to someone I don't know. Her name's Amira Shaikh, and she donated $5 yesterday. And I don't know her. I don't even know where she lives, but she was inspired to give $5. If 1,000 people would just give $5 in a small random act of random act of kindness, that would be just great. I mean, it really would. And from my heart, thank you very much, Amira. And for all the people who might be moved by this, God bless you. Talk to you tomorrow.